Hello, everybody. I'm Joe Salottolo. I'm here with the Other Side Radio Show, and we're going to do it. We're going to do it, aren't we?
The Other Side Media Group and 91X now present The Other Side Radio Show, a program about people who make a difference from all walks of life in Quinte and beyond. And now here are your hosts, Jeremy and Joshua Davis.
Absolutely, and it starts now. Welcome to The Other Side. I'm Jeremy Davis.
Ho, 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 I'm Joshua Davis, or Joshua Claus. Have you been good all year? I hope you have. I'll be coming down your chimney.
Yes, well, I better be good then. Now, Joe, first of all, can I start out by asking you, you've been on this show before, but when did the love of music start for you, Joe Salottolo? And we'll go from there.
The love of music actually started in my younger days, but then I left it because I wanted a career in engineering, so I left music. And then when the pandemic came along, that's when I started singing again. And it's just gone from there. So it's been about 3 years that I've been singing.
Absolutely. And is it fair to say, we might have been over this in a previous interview, but don't you find that music is so therapeutic for the soul? Like, I know we talked about the pandemic, and obviously that's where that came in, but it's therapeutic anytime, and it can really enrich the soul and make you feel better no matter what. Don't you agree, Uncle Joe? And we'll go from there. We affectionately call you Uncle Joe, Joe, by the way, because you're part of the family, and thank you very much.
Yeah, music is really good for the soul. It's soothing. If you're feeling down and out, you put some music on, and it just makes you feel so good. Music is the best.
Now, one of the reasons for why we have you on today is coming up, we're having a big event here at the 116 Smokin' Bistro, and it's the Jingle Bell Hop 2022, and you're gonna be one of the main attractions, Joe Claus. Can you tell us about it? And what does Christmas mean to you and Shirley?
Yes, the Jingle Bell Hop, December the 2nd. It's going to be exciting. Going to be glad to be part of it. Christmas is always been a highlight for me and Shirley for sure. So, something we can't wait to get together and with you guys, and let's get this Jingle Bell Hop really going.
Well, absolutely. And it's our pleasure to make sure this returns, to be part of the community and to be part of the holiday season. All our life, all we want to do, Joshua and myself, is give back no matter what, vocation we are in, whether it's our media, whether it's my political work, or so on, or my charity work. And what better time than the Christmas holiday season? This has become an annual tradition. Again, we will be asking for attendees, if they can, to donate to the Gleaners Tri-County Food Bank. Hunger has no season, and the Belleville Firefighters Toy Drive, or if you can be so inclined, if you can give a donation to the Other Side Media Group so we can keep doing our community outreach, either through this show or the things that we sponsor or the publications we do.
We're here to make a difference.
It would be greatly appreciated. Yes, we are here to make a difference. And Josh, you want to jump in there? And then I will go from there. I've got something else I want to ask Joe, but I know you've got that burning question.
So, Joe, if you can take us back, what what does the holidays mean to you and for your family? And how has it influenced you over the years to lift people's spirits up?
Well, the holiday seasons has always been special for myself and family, and like we do, Shirley and I do a lot of volunteer work. We want to help people, and make people feel better. We want to give back as well. So this time of the season, this holiday season, is a special time, and we do enjoy giving and volunteering.
Well, absolutely, Joe. I do want to mention before Josh gets in there again, it's so great that we're all together, and Dad's here too, and we're at the beautiful smoking 116 Bistro. Again, it's a real jewel in downtown Belleville. Thank you to Sel and Elle and Sharon and all the staff, for all they do and for allowing us to host our event and allowing us to do our radio shows here. It's greatly appreciated. I want to ask you, recently, you and Shirley, and this has been somewhat of a tradition, if I might add, you have went to Cuba. Now, you say it's a holiday, but what we know is you were entertaining the folks down there. And also, you do outreach down there for those in need. I understand. Through a conversation I had with Shirley, you take some items down there to give back and to make a difference. Maybe you just want to tell us about that. Tell us about your experience in Cuba performing and what you do and why you feel inclined to do that, and we'll go from there, Uncle Joe.
Yes, yeah, we go to Cuba on a regular basis, and we've been bringing stuff. We fill our suitcases up with all kinds of things for them. For the men, like socks, gloves, for the gardeners, all kinds of different foods, cookies, crackers, toothpaste. Like, we literally fill our suitcases to give to the Cuban people because they are suffering. They don't have a lot. And we enjoy Cuba, the nice sun, the warm temperatures, great people, great food. And yeah, I did do some entertaining, and they love music. As you know, Cubans love music, and they love to dance. And, I did stroll the beach, too, and I got asked a few times, hey, you work out, don't you? So, yeah, we enjoy Cuba. We should be going back in April, and we'll do the same thing. We'll fill up our suitcases and do the same thing.
One thing I had to say about that, though, if you get asked that on the beach, does that upset Shirley or not?
I think Shirley just gets a laugh out of it, but I don't really think it upsets her.
Just teasing you, Uncle Joe. Josh has one other thing, and before we go any further, because we want to try and get a few songs here for a sneak peek of what people will hear as part of this year's version of the Jingle Bell Hop that will be happening on Friday evening, December the 2nd. And it will be from 7 till close. Everyone can be a part of it. There's going to be, we're going to have some special guest singers. We're going to have open stage. We'll have karaoke afterwards. We'll have some prizes, hopefully a visit from Santa and company, if he can make it. and they can make it from the North Pole, and so it will be good. Yeah, that's why I said and company. Maybe Mrs. Claus too. You never know. Or Miss Claus. It's hard to tell if she'll make it down. Okay. Anyway, have you got another question, or shall we let Joe take it away? Okay, you got one more question before the song.
What sets Cuba apart from our Canadian culture, Joe?
What is Cuba part
What sets Cuba apart
from Canadian?
from Canada, from our Canadian culture?
Probably the politics, the different style of living there. Of course, they get nice warm temperatures all the time, nice sun. You know, I like Cubans. They're great people.
Do they not take things for granted? Maybe like Canadians do up here, because sometimes in our busy culture, we're doing our own things and we're not maybe as loving of a society as we should be.
I don't think Cubans take things for granted. They're a loving type of people, and no, they're great, and like we'll continue to go back to Cuba because we really enjoy the people and Cuba itself. So
Well, that's good.
Well, absolutely, Joe. And I think for the most part, Canadians, and Josh does too, Canadians, and we're loving, but I know what Josh was getting at. Sometimes when you have, or when the majority have the extras, sometimes maybe we don't realize how much we have and how much we are blessed. So he was trying to relate to the way they might feel in our country that's not quite as established as we are in Canada.
Now, Dad, I'd like to ask you, what does Christmas mean to you, Dad? And can you tell us some of your family memories?
Okay, and then we'll get to the song. We'll have to preempt the other shows.
Well, I'm not so sure. Christmas is one of my most favorite times of year. The songs that our friend Joe will be doing, and Christmas food and dinner, fruit cake and all the. I can smell it now. The turkey and dressing and all the desserts and some of the fine people that come to our place. All the best now. And thanks. I love you guys.
Joe is getting ready to do his first song here, so we'll be back to the conversation in just a moment. So we want to get ready for this, and he's going to do, I think his first song is going to be Jingle Bell Rock.
Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells swing and jingle bells ring. Snowing and blowing us bushels of fun. Now the jingle hop has begun. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells chime in Jingle Bell time. Dancing and prancing in Jingle Bell Square. In the frosty air, what a bright time, it's the right time to rock the night away. Jingle bell time is a swell time to go gliding in one horse sleigh. Giddy up, Jingle horse, pick up your feet. Jingle around the clock. Mix and mingle in the jingling feet. That's the Jingle Bell Rock. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells chime in Jingle Bells time. Dancing and prancing in Jingle Bell Square. In the frosty air. What a bright time, it's the right time to rock the night away. Jingle bell time is a swell time. Jingle riding in a one-horse sleigh. Giddy up, jingle horse, pick up your feet. Jingle around the clock. Mix and mingle in the jingling feet. That's the Jingle Bell, that's the Jingle Bell, that's the Jingle Bell Hop. December 2nd, the Jingle Bell Hop. Woo!
Well, thank you, Sir Joe Salottolo. He really rocks the house here at the Smokin' 116 Bistro. Yes. So take it away, Josh. You had lots more to add.
I can remember as a kid, Santa Claus would have a special visit with us every Christmas Eve. And one funny memory I can always remember is we posed with Santa in this great big wicker chair we used to have. And it's like a scene out of National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
I know where you're going.
And poor old Santa fell into the tree with the three of us on his lap, you know, and because the chair broke down. But we had a blast with him there, and he would even go around to all the neighbors and give them fruitcake and candy, and those are memories that are definitely lasting treasures for all of us. And having our grandparents on both sides with the great big turkey dinners and everything, and just music and Missy and everybody, all our friends and family. That's what Christmas truly means to all of us. And Mom making cookies and everything. So we love y'all, and love Grandma Dora and Grandpa Carl and everybody.
Absolutely.
And Grandma June and Grandpa Ray.
Yes, and Grandma June and Grandpa Ray.
Whole crew.
And everybody. And nobody is gone. They live in our hearts forever. And, you know, for the people that we can't get together with over the holidays for whatever reason, know that you're always in our thoughts. And we love you dearly, and we hope to see you soon.
Friends are the backbone of our survival. And at Christmas time, more than ever, we just need to remember them and remember the precious quality time with them.
Yes, you can't buy that in any store.
Stay in our hearts forever. Now,
yes. So that is for sure. I want to thank everyone that way. You have a poem, and then we will then hand it back over to Joe. He has another selection he'll want to do. And we just want to encourage everyone. Tell your friends, family, neighbors, and all the community. Please come out and join us on Friday, December the 2nd, 2022 at the Smokin' 116 Bistro. This will be another event of many that we hope to host here with our friends and the Other Side Media Group. It's just something to rekindle the spirit of community and togetherness and make a difference. So thank you very much, and we thank Mom and Dad and all our family and community for believing in us. And so you've got a poem you want to do, and then we'll throw it back to Joe for another song and maybe a little more conversation before we have to close.
Well, thank you, Jeremy. It always gives me a real honor to come to you today and give you a little more hope and inspiration for the holidays and promise of a bright future for us all. I'd like to do this poem for everybody. Advent's roars. In the silence of the winter's vein, I'm compounded in the field of dreams once again. Denouncing its hibernation, my one rose always young has a Christmas awakening. As I skate along through the ambiance of the Christmas starry lights, I notice the nightingale takes flight, sings to me in her heart's delight. I'm searching for the perfect Christmas tree. The evergreen branches are so lovely and peaceful to look at as I take my chances, as love sometimes sits on fences. As I skate forward through a snowdrift song, I realize my one rose always young is following along. For what happened to me? Of the stem cells of the roses that glow, that was with me just the season before. I'm now walking on icicles. My legs are frozen with fury. I'm not weary. I'm in the hush of the field of dreams, and still my one rose always young gleams. Advent's rose. Merry Christmas. Love to you all. Peace. Keep smiling.
And now it gives me great pleasure to welcome back, direct from the stage at the Smokin' 116 Bistro, 116 Pinnacle Street in beautiful downtown Belleville, it's Sir Joe Salottolo and Silent Night.
Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round young virgin, mother and child, holy infant, so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace, sleep in heavenly peace. Silent night, holy night, Son of God, love's pure height, radiant beams from thy holy face, with the dawn of redeeming grace. Jesus, Lord, silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round yon virgin mother and child. Holy infant, so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace. Sleep in heavenly peace. Merry Christmas, everyone.
And this has been the Other Side Radio Show, live on location at the Smokin' 116 Bistro. I'm Jeremy Davis, along with Joshua Davis and the famous Joe Salottolo, and we will be here on Friday evening, December 2nd, starting at 7 p.m. till close for the Jingle Bell Hop.
It's going to be the best Christmas ever, and God bless to her family and friends. And I'd like to say a special shout out to my sister Melissa and Tony. God bless them for what they're going through.
Absolutely. And even when we can't be with you, we're there in spirit. And we will see you all soon. And for more on Joe Salottolo, come out and see him live or check out our YouTube page for a live performance. We'll see you next week. God bless. Bye for now.
The Other Side Radio Show is a production of the Other Side Media Group in association with 91X. You can connect on Facebook at the Other Side Media Group, Instagram at Jeremy Tyler Davis, or on YouTube at Jeremy T. Davis, Belleville, Ontario for on-demand episodes and more. Tune in next week for another episode of the Other Side Radio Show.